Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anna. It's time as every Monday and Friday for the latest news update from Benidorm town and Spain in general. And today we have a Christmassy vibe since next week it's already Christmas. Happy holidays, happy upcoming holidays, everyone. We are here to let you know all the latest news that's been happening in Spain or Benidorm town especially. Let's start with the situation in tourism. As you all know, December, January and February are not as busy in Benidorm town as obviously summer season might be, but still we have a lovely occupancy of 80%. The campsites and campings are full, not only in Benidorm, but in some other surrounding areas like Altea, Albir, Alfaz del Pi, La Nucia, or even Villajoyosa. The weather is gorgeous, so people try to do their best and escape to the sunny Benidorm if they can. Bars, restaurants, and cafeterias are not too busy. The busiest days will be Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday. That's the busiest it will get, but the rest of the days it's quite quiet and nice to explore everything that our region has to offer. Don't forget that this weekend we're going to be having a very fun event, which we'll let you know already in the previous news update, which is Christmas San Silvestre Run 2023 in Benidorm. This will be held right at the Levante beach, around where the Avenue of Europe goes down, where the Hotel Simbel is located, right at the front line of the Levante beach. And it's going to be 5 kilometers of running. It's still a competition. However, people are not going there for the medals, for the first prize or the second one. They're going for fun because all the people will need to bring their Christmas outfits. Either it's a Grinch outfit or it's a Santa Claus or any like reindeer something, some kind of decorations. And the most important thing is have a nice time and enjoy. Even families are taking participation in it, and entire families with children are running dressed out with Christmas outfits. It's so fun and so nice. So if you will be here, make sure you check it out. The official start time is at December 17th, this Sunday at 10 in the morning. You can still register half an hour before the official Christmas run will start. They have some nice prizes and massages and lovely things that they will be giving away to all the participants. So don't miss it if you will be here. It's not a big half marathon, nothing like this. It's way easier, and you will be running right by the beach, which is also incredible. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is about the companies that are growing here in Spain. Not only Ryanair or EasyJet do present each year that they're adding up some flying spaces, some spaces in the jets, in the air, on the airplanes. Not only they're putting extra airplanes and maybe some extra destinations, but Jet2 has announced just now that they are growing in Alicante airport even right now in winter. They say that between Alicante, Elche airport and other destinations, there's going to be at least 185,000 seating areas this winter. And they also announced airplanes that will be going with the biofuel. Not sure which one it's going to be just yet, but there's going to be airplanes that go with a biofuel. Biodegradable, like biofuel, not diesel or any other fuel, gasoline that they use. It's going to be biofuel. So that's very interesting. One of the first ones. Let's see how it goes. And they are celebrating the 20th anniversary in Alicante, Jet2 Holidays, which is a very important anniversary. And this is a company that a lot of people use. This is a company that a lot of people love. And it's one of the main companies that offer package holidays here in Spain. For the season 2024-2025, they've just launched the new offer for 200,000 seating places at the airplanes, and they say weekly travels, weekly flights will also be increased, reaching until maximum of 84 different flights per week. There's going to be 11 direct routes towards the UK. Look at that. That's slightly more than it's been before. And they're saying it's going to be a brand new route towards Liverpool from Alicante, which is actually great. The different and more diverse are the routes, are the destinations, the better it is, because it's way more comfortable for people to reach their key destination point, their holiday place here in Spain, more comfortably. Apart from that, the offer will be increased not only in summer but also in winter months. And it's great because a lot of you I know love to come here in winter, or at least not in the peak summer seasons. Let us know if you like Jet2 Holidays, if it's your favorite company, if you use it, or which kind of review could you give to this company if you've ever used its services. Because as we Spanish, like people who live here in Spain, see it from our side, is that it's almost a #1 holiday destination, like selling agent for package holidays in UK. And people seem to love it. We see a lot of travel representatives and agents going back and forth from one hotel to the other to talk to their guests to make sure everything is all right. So it kind of looks like a massive company. And now it's been more than 20 years they've been in Alicante, and they're growing nonstop, and extra flights, maybe even better timetables. All that is more than a welcome. And the last news that I wanted to share with you all is about the train. The famous tram, which is this one right here, that connects Alicante city up until Denia, passing through all the coastal villages here, including Alicante, San Juan Playa, it's Campello, it's Villajoyosa, Benidorm, obviously. Then we have Alfaz del Pi, Albir, Altea, we have Calpe, and up until Denia. And you know that it's been quite challenging for us. For quite a few years, we've had the building work going on from Benidorm towards Denia. And people needed to use, at the last point until Denia, they needed to use a bus transport instead. So it was quite uncomfortable. We had to do quite a few like drop-offs and then picking us up. And it made it way harder and longer, the traveling towards Denia, if we wanted to use the train service instead of our own vehicles. But finally, all that work is done. And once it got done, what did they do? They started works in Benidorm. Directly at the Benidorm's train station, the key point to connect the Alicante Benidorm and Benidorm Denia train, because you need to transfer from one to the other. And they did all the motorway around it. It's all done. It's all finished. These works are done, and there was a bus service for it as well. But now they've just announced, hear this out. They've just announced brand new works on the Alicante side. So from Benidorm towards Alicante, on this side of the train and railways, it's going to be 6.23 kilometers of railways that they will change. The company that is in charge of all these works, and it's going to be between Benidorm and Villajoyosa. What will be happening is that it will cost around 30 million euros, at least for now, and the limit is of 30 months of building work. After it, it should all be done, should all be over with. The railway will be duplicated according to official information, and there's going to be new installations for security, for communications between different points of the line. At this very moment, no one is saying there's going to be an alternative transport. So no one is saying that the line will not be operative. Probably that's because maybe at some point it will. We will need to confirm it to you slightly later. But just so that you know, building works will start probably from 2024. So already in just a few weeks, once the 2024 will officially start. So far, no bus service is confirmed. No end of train line is confirmed. Since they're duplicating it, probably and hopefully they will not need to stop the train service, but they will just be working somewhere nearby, which is great for us because people will still be able to visit Alicante and all the other regions by train. It's so comfortable, especially since they've minimized the zones from 6 to just 3 of them, so it's way cheaper to use a train service right now. It's comfortable. You get to see the beautiful olive gardens, the orange trees blossoming, mandarin trees, in general all the citrical fruit. You get to see nisperos, grenade trees. You get to see how people live outside of big cities and enjoy the gorgeous views towards the Mediterranean Sea and the mountains. Yes, it's not as fast as a car, for example, but it's something worth to see at least once during your holidays, and hopefully the line will not be as affected. At the end, after the works are all done or over with, there's going to be more capacity, which is great, especially in the summer months, trust us. There's going to be more regular service, so the line will be more constant, and there's going to be frequencies. There's going to be more frequent trains, which will make it probably even a better option to travel, because right now it's every hour, only once an hour, and if you miss it, you need to wait another hour. But hopefully it's going to be every half an hour, which will be way better than it is right now. And in case there's going to be an optional bus instead of a train at some specific points of the line, we'll definitely let you know, and we'll keep you updated with all the latest information about the train service in our area. And now let's talk about the weather forecast. What is waiting for all those of you who will be coming to Benidorm next week, or to Spain in general, to coastal regions, and you want to know, do you have a winter here? Actually, it's a very good question, because it depends on the time of the day. We have a winter or we don't. Early in the morning, and once the sun sets down, it kind of feels like winter. There's humidity, which makes temperatures even lower than they actually are, the real feel. There's also nice, warm temperatures and great weather during the day, when it kind of feels we are still in autumn time, we're in spring, we are in a nice cozy weather, something that does have nothing to do with winter itself. It's a calendar winter, by the way. It's already December month, so even though it's not like official winter here in Spain, but it's a calendar winter instead, so it is still a winter. December, January, and February were traditionally known as 3 winter months, so calendar winter. Apart from that, the weather will be really sunny and nice. There might be some slightly stronger wind, which is also typical and normal to see in winter timing. And sometimes it might be like short wind, very, very strong, but then it will just disappear as nothing ever happened. That's also quite common right now in winter season. It's not going to be raining anywhere, probably only in north parts of Spain some of the days, and 1 or 2 days in the center, but all the rest is going to be sunny and nice weather, so you can still get some vitamin D or enjoy lovely walks outside on the fresh air. As for the temperatures, today we have around 18-19 degrees on the sunshine maximum temperatures, and couple of days after, tomorrow and the day after, we will have slightly less, around 16 here in Benidorm town. And this is one of the warmest points, I must say, except for Canary Islands, obviously. This is one of the warmest points here on the peninsula. And after these days, we'll get back to our usual 18-19 degrees. The water is less than 16 degrees, so stay safe and don't get for a swim unless you're used to a colder water. Thank you for accompanying us on today's latest news update. You will see a video tomorrow and Saturday from Benidorm town, and on Sunday there's not going to be any new video. We'll see you already on Monday with the latest news update that hopefully we will be able to film from Granada, because tomorrow at 7 a.m. in the morning we are heading to Granada, to the loveliest Andalusia and Sierra Nevada, to actually see some real winter here in Spain. So those of you who don't follow us, click on follow, click on subscribe, because we will be posting probably some nice pictures from the different part of Spain, from an authentic winter, from a beautiful, incredible city of Granada. So subscribe to us here. We're going to be posting on the community tab, maybe some shorts, we'll see. And then on our Instagram, Benidorm by Anna, we will also post some pictures. There it's more up to date, so you'll be able to see almost live things that we are doing in the loveliest Andalusia in Spain. See you then. Bye, dears.